True, true, that's one. Queen and witch in one. Enough about her. What do you say to one more of your days? Oh, okay. Why not, then, since you mentioned one queen? Okay. Biting Frost! Every turn on start. Oh man! Okay. Witcher Tales. Thronebreaker. Oh man, this game's gonna be amazing! Probably not as good as Witcher 3, but it's still a Witcher! Oh wait, how do I get its settings? Alright, text, English, audio, English, online mode. Wait, there's online in this? How does online work? There's online! Oh, okay. Res, 1080p, full screen, resolution scale 100, that's good. Oh, okay, it's maxed. Everything's maxed. Okay. Graph. High, full, enabled, on, okay. Audio! Visual audio, no. Music volume, everything's at 10. I want to slightly increase the voice. The voice is going to be 11. The voice is slightly going to be more, perfect. Okay, credits. Yeah, let's go! New game! Adventure, Battle Harder, or Thronebreaker. Oh. Okay, what's the difference? Maybe I'll put Battle Hardened or Adventurer. Battle Hardened or Adventurer. I mean, you have the option to skip battles. You have the option to skip battles if you pick Adventure. That sounds pretty cool. I don't want to skip the battles, though. I'm probably never going to skip the battles, so... Battle Hardened. A Battle Hardened Gwent Master! Gwent Master. Every turn on turn, damage the lowest unit... by 2, okay.
The year 1267. War hung in the air, its scent palpable. The mighty empire of Nilfgaard stood poised, greedily eyeing the northern realms just across the Yaruga. In light of the threat, the realm sovereigns met in summit. They made declarations, pledged fraternal assistance, forged alliances, and then, in good spirits, dispersed. Among them, Meve, Queen of the Twin Realms Lyria and Rivia. Know the name? Heard her beauty extolled? Justly so.
I only heard about it in the books.
Not for her graceful exterior, but for her persistence and courage. Where was I? As the Queen and her retinue neared her capital, Count Caldwell appeared. In Meve's absence, the Count was to have helped her son, the youthful Prince Willem, run the Twin Kingdoms. Caldwell had clearly ridden hard. Drops of perspiration dangled from his whiskers, his neck red and chafed from a ruff, starched stiff.
Hail, Your Majesty. Delighted to see you in good health. The summit, it ended fruitfully, I hope?
Yes, at its end, letters were exchanged, documents signed. Paper. Time will tell of what value. That will suffice as cordialities go, Caldwell. Tell me what's happened, for I sincerely doubt sheer longing prompted you to ride out.
Indeed, Your Grace. Another circumstance inspired me to do so. The strays of Sparla, the bandits, I was to tend to during your Grace's absence. The situation's gotten out of hand, I fear.
Steady, Caldwell. Come now. Deep breath. All right. Speak. What has happened? Be precise.
As your Grace ordained, I set out and was nipping at the bandits' tails for long. We pursued for weeks, until scouts returned, having sighted the strays' camp in the forest near Lochran. We waited for nightfall, to surprise them as they slept. Alas, it proved a ruse. We found the tents empty, straw-stuffed dummies around the fire. Soon, we learned that as we waited for the sunset, the strays had snuck away, rounded our positions and ridden to Hawksburn.
I beg your pardon, my lord. The tax collectors. That is where they station.
So the gold? All of it?
It's stolen, your Grace, but I shall do all in my power to recover it. This I vow, if it be your Grace's wish.
After weeks in the saddle, your Grace's wishes are modest. A hot bath and a night's sleep in her own bed. Yet, they shall have to wait. I must look personally to this matter. Your force, Caldwell, I will now command. You... send a herald to Hawksburn. They must prepare for the Queen's arrival. Air the rooms, dust off the porcelain. Make certain they do it. Do you see now, Reynard? I believe I foretold it would be thus. My son wasn't ready in the least to rule an entire country.
I confess, Prince Willem has much to learn yet.
Yes. And very little time.
Before embarking on that, you should get acquainted with the basic game mechanics. Okay. You can control your character using the mouse button. Follow the couples road to reach the next stage of your journey. Okay. Okay, so you click and she goes there. Okay, that's kind of sweet. Can you find secrets if you just explore? You can go that way. Okay, that way is I could do the map. Okay, so you can walk around, try to find secrets. But I doubt there's secrets in the tutorial. Okay, so for this tutorial, I just gotta follow the road. Okay. Follow the road. I can do this. This is an easy tutorial. Oh, there's a house there and there's people there. Let's go look. You will expand your army throughout the game. But to do so, you must collect the following types of resources: gold, wood, and recruits. Alright, let's make some wood! Thoroughly explore a map and complete side quests, okay. Okay, so, oh wait, where's the chest that oh, there's a chest in the corner here, okay. Oh, there it is, I see it, chest. Yes.
Oh,
What's over
I
here?
thought it were bandits riding in.
Give me none of your wood. Give me your wood! Haha. What's this? I recruited an army! Yes! Alright, let's talk to the villagers. Hey, villagers! At Miller's Bend.
Look, they stretched her over a fire till she told them where she buried her gold.
Rather die than tell him she would. But I know where she kept it. Sit tight. Sketch it out for you.
Congratulations, you found treasure map. Search the area and you may just find a secret location marked on the map. It looks like a hut. With trees. Okay. How do I open the treasure map though? Where could that be? Maybe over here? Oh, maybe it's here. Can I go there? It doesn't seem like it. Maybe it's up there. Oh, wait, how do I open the treasure map? You have to exit the game to save. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's talk to her. Maybe I have to talk to her again?
The strays, they're called, Your Majesty. Oh, thought it were the strays, the strays, they're called. Oh, the strays.
Well, I think I know where it is. It's right over here. Found it. Treasure! Okay. Fine, because I found a lot of gold and wood. Most interactive objects are marked clearly on a map, but not all. Some events cannot be predicted, so you're best prepared for anything.
Count Caldwell rode at the column's head, scanning its flanks with a wary eye that, despite his advanced age, proved very sharp indeed.
Your Majesty! Bandits! There! At the tree line!
The Count's footmen, unaccustomed to escorting their queen, sought to shield her with their bodies and assumed a tight formation to do so. They were promptly knocked aside as Meve charged headlong at the bandits, brandishing her blade and bellowing a ferocious cry.
Attack! Charge!
Meve was convinced the bandits would flee to cover of the forest upon realizing their grim thirst. After all, no other bandit would dare attack the retinue of a queen. Yet the strays of Spala were of a different breed. They had nothing sacred. Story battle, custom deck. Okay. Start the battle. First battle in the game. Let's do this. This is probably the Gwent tutorial.
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
To attack the Queen? An outrage!
Your Grace, the men await. You must lead to begin the attack.
Should have listened to me.
Salt of the earth, they are, Your Grace. They'd follow you into fire. You need simply say the word.
I shall teach you to respect the crown, you dogs!
Yeah, yeah!
One boat I
Whoops, I think I just wasted an ability.
Look out! Seek cover! We are bombarded!
Keep calm, Tiberius.
Give me a time.
The strays took tail and run! Yes! Our victory is assured! Sound the horns! May they sing praises of this triumph for ages!
The battle's not yet done. It is better to conserve our strength, prepare for a strike that will prove decisive. Battle formation! Protect the Queen!
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
Hey?
Our ballista, your command.
We'll catch 'em all!
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Ah!
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
I congratulate you on your latest victory, Your Grace. The bandits stood not a chance.
Matters seem indeed to have gotten out of hand, to put it mildly.
Meve said, arms crossed atop her shining breastplate.
They've grown bold. Doubtless after the raid on the manor, the tax collectors. I've not heard of an ambush on the high road afore.
Caldwell explained, avoiding his liege's wrathful gaze.
Enough, Caldwell. We must put things right. Come!
The Queen's retinue set out, cavalry in front, infantry and arbalists close behind, and, following in the rear, the bandits, bound in chains.
I do adore this prospect.
Yes. Lyria, the Pearl of the North. With its hills and dales. Why, its beauty matched only by that of its queen.
After 3 weeks in the saddle, I've my doubts, Count. We shall pitch camp here. Our soldiers need respite. A spell of it they deserve.
Damage all units on an enemy row by this unit's armor amount, then lose all armor. Alright, that's pretty cool. I like that. I like that one. That one's good. Interesting. Interesting. These are the good cards. Okay. Standard. Okay. These two. All. Color. What's the gold or bronze have to do with it? Leaving deck. Oh my god. You can now take a look at your other camp buildings, familiarize yourself with their functions, or you can return to the main game, continue your journey. I want to go to my thingy here. Workshop B. Best thing. Place where you can share stories with your comrades. Man. Creation. Oh. Man, I don't know if I should buy stuff right now or later. Gain one recruit after every battle won. Yeah, that might be useful. I might get Herald's Study though. Oh, I need to have this. Wait, how do I get that? Resources? How do I get Herald's Study? I need to have training ground number 1, okay. Got the first one here. Scout to mark location of chosen resources on your original map. And I want this. Damn it, man. I need how many wood? 500 and 2,000. Damn, that's way too much. I think I need to get more gold and wood. Let's check the mess hall. You can talk with your companions in the mess hall. Give them a little bit of your time, and you may just learn a secret or two. Talk to him later. Let's probably move the story. Let's talk to him. Sir, man!
A bit of respite, Reynard.
Yes. But if you've any new orders, Your Grace, I can be ready at any...
At ease, Reynard. At ease. Don't you find it wearisome sitting alone? Wouldn't you prefer another's company? Swapping tales with the innkeep, even?
Your concern, I most appreciate, Your Grace. But I prefer silence.
Has it always been thus with you? Ever a man apart?
Quite the contrary, Your Grace. As a youth, I gloried in company, delighted in conversation.
So what was it that changed you?
That delight nearly cost me my head. But do you truly not know the tale, my lady? How I came to be your departed husband's aide?
I don't. but would gladly hear it.
I had but 20 winters behind me when I enlisted. Yet I was granted the rank of lieutenant from the start, not by merit, but by birth. The respect of veteran officers, both my peers and seniors, that they could not grant. Nor did I deserve it. To earn that respect became my driving aim, and to seem wise beyond my years, I began spouting off about the King's decisions. This maneuver Reginald botched, that he failed to think through, and yet elsewhere he'd blundered like a schoolboy.
Well, a brilliant strategist Reginald was not. They dubbed him the courageous, not the cunning, for good reason, I dare say.
It was not long before I was clanking about in shackles. Another officer had reported me. I was charged with lèse-majesté. The court-martial took but a quarter of an hour to deliver verdict and sentence. I was guilty of treason, and the noose awaited me. But Reginald first stayed the execution, then ordered that I repeat every word I'd uttered about his person or deeds. Soaked with sweat, my voice cracking, I did as he ordained. Reginald listened, raptly and silently, and when I'd finished, he declared I was right. He then appointed me his personal aide. A clever lad like you, I can always use at my side.
Indeed. Though hardly sharp himself, wisdom in others Reginald both recognized and heeded.
It was then I swore two things. Firstly, never again to wag my tongue like a fool. Secondly, never to betray his trust.
And you never did. Know what he told me moments before he passed? Trust none of them, Meve. Save Reynard.
Trust
Old
none
son
of
was
them
right about
except
that, at least.
Reynard. Oh man, the old son was right about that at least. Trust no one except Reynard. Reynard is the most loyal man I've ever known. That makes total sense why her husband would do that. Man, how did her husband die though? How did Meve's husband die?
I thank you for sharing that tale,
How
Reynard.
did the king
Truly.
die? I want the story of how the king died. Let's talk about Willem.
Alas, I've come to fear Willem might simply not be cut out to be a king, let alone a good one.
A harsh judgment, Your Grace. Let's not be hasty. The prince is but 16 summers to him.
Wait, the prince is only 16? Dude, you want the prince to be king at 16? Dude, he's like just a teenager. Wow.
And is thus fully grown. The crown he should be able to bear at his age.
Dude, I doubt it. He's just a freaking hyper teenager. Why do you want to have a hyper teenager be king? Meve, just be the queen until he's married or something. Just stay the queen until your son is married. That's my freaking thought about this, because this is just ridiculous.
Yet I left the land in his care for but a few months, and look what's become of it. Bandits roam and loot unchecked.
We might yet learn of mitigating circumstances, events beyond his control.
Would that it were so, Reynard. Would that it were so. Elsewise we must hope Ancaeus will demonstrate more wit than his brother. Though I see little chance of that either. It's time I attended to other matters.
Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less? Were it not for mandatory merchant routes and stacking rights, why, I'd have gone round, through Sodden. They told me! Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace! Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less? They told me! Lyria's a wild land, lawless, chaotic, a damn disgrace! Is this what I pay taxes for? To be robbed along the high road, and in broad daylight, no less?
Yeah, I feel ya, man. Sorry. As queen, I will do something about it. I swear I will. I will rid the world of the bandits. All bandits are to be hanged right away. Capture all bandits and hang them all. That's my order. Your army's morale can change. Neutral morale has no impact on your cards, whereas low morale lowers each unit's strength by 1 point, and the high morale increases at 1 point. The army's current level of morale is displayed on my card in the upper left corner of the screen. Okay.
Gods of mercy! Whatever is this filth?
Necrophages. Drawn here by blood scent.
For such vile monstrosities to prowl the high roads of my realm, I won't allow it. Attack!
And necrophages. Trophies are a unique type of card. You can only have one in your deck at a time. Okay. Trophy will automatically appear on the battlefield at the beginning of the match.
Fog in broad daylight, with the heat positively sweltering. Have we to do with some manner of sorcery?
We shouldn't exclude the possibility, my lord. And great caution we must exercise.
Reynard, what is this? Some spectre? A strigger?
I can't be sure, your grace. It's the first I've seen of any such... thing.
Foglet. This boosted unit by 10. There's the Lyrian Sight.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads.
These carrion eaters. I know them. Appeared on my estate last spring, enticed by the corpses of those of my sheep that fell. Harmless at first, until, that is, they fill their guts. Seemed to become quite powerful then.
Fearsome they look, true. But they bleed just as we do. Onward! Slay the filth!
One boat's all I need.
So fortunate we routed the beasts before they had a chance to gorge.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Your Grace, yet more come.
They fill their bellies, ma'am. This doesn't bode well. Oh no, not well at all.
Give me a target.
Curses. Strong as steers they've grown. And they show no fear.
Frenzied, my lady. It's bloodlust. They lose all instinct to survive, feel no pain whatever. I've witnessed this before.
Your Majesty, we must give ground. Fall back. We can't win. Must minimize our losses. My queen, there is no shame in ceding the field when fortunes turn sour.
Save one card. Yeah, that was a good idea. Okay. Remember, losing just one round does not mean defeat. Win a battle with J2 victory points. Yep.
Victory must be ours now. We shall not retreat. Arms at the ready. Attack! Look there! Yet another abomination.
Ugh, that stench. My salts. Where are my salts?
Our ballista, your command.
company! Forward march!
I'm a one, sir.
The beasts hadn't a chance against us. Victory is ours.
Please write as soon as you reach temple. I know only for 2 weeks I've fasted, but my heart weighs heavy with thoughts of you. Our home feels empty without you. I hope.
Many trees we've felled, my lady. Might you have need of them? So, take whatever your heart desires. They call themselves strays. Well, we'll treat them like strays. We build a bridge, brick by brick. A one, a two, the pillar grows thick. Do you near no bandits here? Not surprising neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would. Do you near no bandits here? Not surprising neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would. Do you near no bandits here? Not surprising neither, for we'd chase them off with our hatchets, we would.
Lady, the masks they wear. Have you seen them? They've fangs, snouts, horns, like a right proper nightmare. Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits, please. Scared to step out into me own fields, I am. To raise an hand against the Queen? These hounds hold nothing sacred. Thank you for listening to this tired bag of bones. Folk haven't lent an ear to old Poppy in a long while. Please take this for the road. Your Majesty, I beg of you, thrash them bandits. To raise an hand, Milady, Your Majesty, to raise it.
Soon, Queen and retinue arrived at Hawksburn. The men stationed there they found standing at attention, baking under the blistering noonday sun.
Your Majesty, Count Caldwell.
Stand at ease, Sergeant, and report.
The local peasants we've rounded up in the yard, Your Grace. Expect they might have lent the bandits aid. Yet our courtesy hadn't inspired them. They haven't peeped a word. Might it please Your Grace to summon the hangman? He ties a noose for them, should have them jabbering right quick.
I'll speak to them first.
Your Majesty, for the Queen to question commoners, why, it's simply not proper.
Whom for? I shan't be stripped of crown and titles for it, so no impediment do I see. Lead me to them.
Bow low for your sovereign, Her Majesty, Queen Meve of Lyria and Rivia.
Have mercy, your grace. We bear no guilt, we simple folk.
Calm your hearts, good folk. Though your queen I may be, you are subjects, not slaves.
Meve extended a hand, the royal ring gleaming upon it. Unfamiliar with protocol, a pleb gripped it firmly and gave it a shake as hearty as a good scrub in the tub.
My, we shall be addressing one another by name afore long.
This is an outrage! Guards! Grab him!
I've all in hand, Caldwell.
Forgive me, your grace. I'm not accustomed, nohow.
Nonsense. You've a firm grip, a spry handshake, and a bold spirit I can respect. What do they call you, man?
Helmer, son of Florence.
Delighted, Helmer. Now understand me, man. I am in dire straits and in need of your aid. So please, answer my queries in full and forthrightly. The bandits, whom do they follow?
Him, my lady. We seen him. No name, just an odd title. The Duke of Dogs, they call him.
My, a blue-blood thoroughbred mutt. Where are he and his hounds bound? Did he say?
That recall, Imogen? What do you name? A Gleeton or something?
Clayton. Lord Clayton. His estate lies to the south.
Sound the horns. Have the men form up. We march at once.
Milady! I've no ire for the Duke. He's a good man. Gave us proper brass for the welcome we gave him. Shared what grub he had.
Shut it, louts! The Queen's had her say. Your Grace, your orders. What are we to do with them?
Leave them be. The harvest draws close. Hard work. They'll have their hands full.
Oh, milady, thanks be to you, thanks be. I pray Mother Melita lay watch over your kind heart.
Pray she watches over yours. Should I hear of you sheltering bandits again, of you lying to my officers, I shall return and put torch to every hut, field and orchard.
Meve set off toward Lord Clayton's estate at a gallop, her mount knocking the peasants aside as it kicked up a cloud of dust. The folk of Hawksburn spoke of the royal visit long after, albeit ever behind closed doors and in hushed tones.
Oh, okay. How the heck do I get up there? I have to go through the chapel, I think. But I have to go through the castle to go there.
What is this, Reynard? Bandits attacking royal tax collectors in broad daylight.
They shall pay dearly, your grace.
They shall indeed. And not only they. Rot has crept into Lyria, Reynard. My kingdom has been poorly kept.
Okay, so there's a treasure chest right over there. I need to go through the castle for that. Oh, that's good, that's good. The treasure. Which is the I know there's a treasure there though.
That rumble. What is it?
Look out! Rock slide!
The bluff crumbles! Fall back! Save yourselves!
Your grace, the wagon. We can use it as cover. Forward. We must move it forward.
What now?
You're far fewer than I presumed. Summon your comrades, damn it! Chop chop! Before I reach for my whip.
Give me a target. Arbalist at your command.
Ha!
Armor one, sir.
The wagon! Use the wagon now!
We've come through, Reynard. I thank you.
The walls of the temple collapsed. The buttresses doubtless damaged by something.
Or someone. There's naught we can do here. We ride on.
A peasant cart, loaded with a heap of hay, came rattling down the road from the opposite direction.
Clear the road!
Bellowed Count Caldwell, standing in his stirrups.
Make way for your queen!
The peasants obediently turned their cart into the roadside nettles. As she passed, Meve glanced towards it and froze. Atop the hay bale lay a badly wounded man gripped by fever. The thick, sweet stench of rot wafted from his bandaged legs.
Gods. Who did this to him?
Meve asked.
Bandits?
Nay, milady,
Replied the cartman.
'twere a beast. Out to the east, down Wetterton way, lies a boneyard, old as the elves, they say.
The peasant continued.
Clayton was setting snares round about there. Came running back to us, drenched in blood, rattling on about a long-haired wench come climbing out a grave. We's taken him to the good sisters of Melitele here on bridge. Perhaps they can help him.
I'm certain they can. And will.
Replied the queen, though just looking at the wounded wretch, she knew he'd expire before nightfall.
God speed you on your journey.
The queen whistled, and her mare resumed its trot.
Shall I send for a witcher, your grace?
Caldwell asked.
One of those freaks should make short work of the monster.
Until we apprehend the bandits, I shan't allow a single soul to leave our company. Even on such an important mission as finding a witcher.
Meve replied.
Any who did would be captured at once. But, if fate brings us near Wetterton, perhaps we'll see to this monstrous harridan ourselves.
Your grace, we've only just fought beasts and scarcely escaped with our lives. This she-beast will take a silver sword. Magic formulae.
Yet a dozen arbalists will have to suffice.
The queen said, calmly but firmly.
And please, Caldwell, do stiffen your spine a bit. Now onward.
Off to Witcherton, are ye? Bonny tune that. Just the folk a be on shite. Off to Witcherton, are ye? Off to Witcherton. Off to Witcherton. Off to Witcherton. Off to Witcherton.
Kneel and pay homage to the gods. You shall be rewarded. Melitele watches over us. There is ever time for prayer. Pleased to see ye yearn for the holy word, milady. Melitele, there is ever time for prayer, even as war rages all around.
You can try to win them all, but you won't. You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Give me a target. Arbalist to your command.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
One bullet's all I need. Give me a target.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Armor won't save.
Take it anymore. You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Armor won't save.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.